Hey, it's Brent from the Crypto Basic Podcast. Thanks for finding your way to our YouTube channel. What follows here is a clip from our Friday flagship episode. And what that is it's an episode that covers the news and goings on of the week. And we've kind of broken that down into individual segments now when we throw it up on YouTube. So if you like what you see, you can listen to the full episode wherever you get your podcasts. And the link is in the description below. And if you like the video format, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and like the video. We would appreciate it.
I'm going to bring this full circle all together. We're talking about multiple scams, and we've brought this coin up a couple times in episodes, and here's one of the things that I've said. I'm not really ready to call this a full-on scam yet. We haven't done our research, whatever. I am now willing to 100% say Substratum is a fucking scam. I have done enough research that Substratum is a scam. So I'm going to sum up what we know.
Order. That is a wild accusation. Prove your case.
We are going to do that. So I'm going to go over what we've covered so far about Substratum. And I'm not even going to talk about that one little screenshot where somebody threw out a bunch of shit that we didn't know like what they were talking about, right? So we've been talking about them for a couple of weeks. We talked about them a long time ago, and I didn't actually connect the two until recently. First, we talked about them forever ago as being a project that was running a second ICO, and then we started to kind of like make fun of the fact that EOS might do that. I didn't realize that was Substratum until I got into the weeds of this recently. So the creator put himself on a fake magazine. You'll remember that from a couple of weeks ago. The creator has been arrested for some reasonable things and some unreasonable things. The one that was breaking into a house and assaulting somebody was probably the unreasonable one. The creator possibly lied about their partnership with the National Christian Foundation. Now, we think that's a lie because the VP of something or other had no idea it was something financial. I can't remember his title, but they had no idea
somebody important in that organization had
somebody who would have known if they had a partnership.
They said they don't have any exclusive partnerships in cryptocurrency. Like that.
Yeah.
Done.
It was very clear. And at the time, there was some question as to whether that post reached out to the right person. I reinvestigated that post. It absolutely reached out to the right person. There is no substantiated proof on the NCF side that they have any working relationship, partnership, anything. So, new for this week, which we talked about on Tuesday, is that the same person won 3 of their 17 giveaways, which was a little bit shady. It wasn't full-on Walton chain fake, but the odds, if we're being most generous, Samsung Galaxy Player on Reddit figured this out, the most generous we could be was 1 in 24,000 chance, which is possible.
Yeah, the original title of the post was like 1 in 22 billion chance.
Yeah.
So when it was titled as a 1 in 22 billion chance of this person achieving this result, then yeah, we were a lot more skeptical. 1 in 24,000 is extremely unlikely and very coincidental, but it's much more possible, obviously.
Well, a good way to interpret that sample size, I would say, is, does the entire cryptocurrency market have 24,000 projects? And if the answer to that is no, which I believe the answer is no, I'm sure we have probably multiple thousand coins, but I don't think we have 24,000 coins. So let's say that we have even 2,000 coins. That really means that there should be a less than 1 in 12 chance that any coin running this or something like that. Well, I guess it would all have to run the same contest, so that doesn't apply. All I'm saying is it's unlikely enough that we shouldn't see it. So the fact that we saw it is...
Yeah, the most generous that we could be was 1 in 24,000. So that's still a very pink flag at best, a red flag at worst. So
a white flag that was laundered with red clothes.
I'm sure we've all done that before.
Oh my God, yep. So all right. So I told you I was going to bring this back to Oyster, right? I said that they were connected. They're not just connected because they're scams. All right. The smart contract for Substratum is extremely similar to the Oyster smart contract. So let's talk about one of the things they did. They had a coin burn party, which coin burn is a very normal thing that happens in a lot of different projects. There's 2 ways to do it. One, you can send it to a 0x0x address, or 2, you can call a burn function to the contract and actually have the contract incinerate the coins. Not that they go sit in a dead contract. This guy's coin burn party, Justin here, he did it on YouTube and he sent the coins from one wallet to another wallet that he totally doesn't have the private keys to. Definitely, totally does not have the private keys. And I'm even going to say it doesn't matter that much. As stupid as that is for him to have a burn party, he did it twice. Sending some coins from one address to another.
Hold on. Just for YouTube extra credit, I want to do a visual representation of what that looked like. The guy went like this. He said, "Oh, I'm going to get rid of my phone." Okay.
And it's gone.
It's gone.
Very important. The reason they didn't send the coins to 0x0x or whatever, or 0x00000, the coin burn address. They didn't send it to that. And they did not have a burn function because it's a copy paste of a coin called skin coin for the most part. Not like in a nefarious way, like they copied the code and they did some things. And there is no burn function in that code. Now, we don't know about their code because this project says they're open source on their website and they don't have an open source location. They don't have a GitHub. So they say they're open source, but they're not yet. Oh, it's slowly coming. Don't worry. I'm sure, right? But what we can find on the smart contract also, so what happened on Oyster was they just minted a bunch of new coins and went for it, right? By restarting the ICO. Substratum doesn't even need to do that. They can create an infinite number of coins with a function built into the contract. It doesn't even cost them Ethereum to call the function. They can do it for free. At least the guy who did it on Oyster, Bruno, did it with
he had to pay gas fees.
He had to pay a gas fee. They don't even have to pay. No, he had to pay the listing fee for like a new ICO, basically. They didn't even have to do that. So their response to the allegations that this is a problem are like, it's right there in our white paper. It looks like the white paper was written after the allegations and they replaced the old white paper. There are two very distinct, clear, different white papers. And the first time anybody ever started referencing it was after the original allegations that this coin burn thing was a problem. And also that the infinite coins were a problem. Further, they have the ability to freeze any Substratum account. So, you can have the different pros and cons for that, but they didn't even freeze the coins that they pretended to burn. Like, they actually have a function where they could be like, yeah, we're just going to freeze these forever and make it a little bit more legitimate.
Burn them, but they pretended to burn them, but they could freeze them, but they just chose not to freeze them.
Right. Different temperatures. They chose neither one. They chose lukewarm. They could have frozen. They could have burned. No, nothing.
Coins at room temperature are significantly superior.
The response in their community. Now, I went into their community to see, because this gained a lot of traction on Reddit today. Basically, the top comment was, "Hey, we should do this more often, where we do real research rather than FUD, and actually provide the evidence and do it in a thread." And they're like, Monero does that all the time. They do Skeptic Sundays. Like, they really do try to talk bad about Monero for a little bit, or other coins and stuff. So the community was being extremely reasonable about this. Not so much the Substratum community. You go in there, it's paid fudsters that are going around spreading misinformation that are just trying to ruin us. From the team, by the way. That was from the team, not just the random Redditors. I'll tell you this, Substratum motherfuckers. I am not paid by anybody to spread this FUD, and I'm spreading the shit out of it right now.
He's not paid by anybody, period. No,
I don't even know a job. So if you think that I'm being unfair to you and you have some reason you want, Justin, get your ass on this show, man. I'll come on here. I will be nice. I won't even say the F word the whole time. But you need to defend yourselves to somebody who understands how to stand up for themselves, namely us.
Yeah, you big bully.
Bully. All right. All of the links to everything that I just said are in the show notes. This is all research. This is not off the cuff. I left all the off the cuff stuff out. You can find a lot more if you want. Get the fuck out of Substratum. Don't donate to their new ICO. But of course, we're not giving financial advice.
Hey, it's Brent again. Remember me from the beginning of the episode? I'm here to remind you that the Crypto Basic Podcast are not financial advisors. We're in fact idiots, and everything we are doing here is for your entertainment only. All investments have inherent risk. Please do your own research. Do not listen to us. And never invest more than you can afford to lose. Thanks for watching.